Hello everyone and welcome back to Tomb Raider Legend. In the last episode we visited Kazakhstan, we met up with Amanda again, and amongst other things we found a shield with a map on it. And this map led to Cornwall. And so here we are now to see if we can find something new. And go lead to another sword fragment.
There seems to be a fine line between coincidence and irony.
Well, I guess the whole King Arthur thing's not a secret anymore.
You sure about that map?
Unfortunately, there was some nonsense about the discovery of the real King Arthur's tomb here years ago, soon discredited. And yet another roadside attraction was born.
Well, let's see what we can see, shall we? At least it should be educational.
I mean, educational is one way to put it, I suppose. I mean, Alistair's hell-bent on saying that King Arthur didn't exist. We'll see. A lot of things have been pointing towards King Arthur, and I feel like now we're finally in the position to
housekeeping should be fired, or
take a look directly at the King Arthur mythology. It does look very messed up here. Like, look at it, it's in complete disrepair. I'm just gonna... It's been a while for me, so if I'm a bit rusty, that's why.
Better days.
It's been condemned since the death of the owner, one Professor Worth.
Yeah.
I shudder to think that at one time he had students.
Oh. Well, if this was shut down after the death of a professor, technically this will be a tomb then. I mean, maybe this will be the tomb of King Arthur. No, if the things they were saying before were correct. Let's turn on the power, see if we can actually get moving.
And we have power.
Good. The brightness is up a bit. I remember this level being very dark. But, should be fixed. If I'm going through it kind of fast. As I say, it's been a while for me. Ooh, hello. King Arthur. Okay. Tickets. Hello. Looks like we're going on a little King Arthur attraction. Merlin. Right, let me just... Okay, there's going to be a lot of dialogue in this episode, isn't there?
The real Merlin would roll around in the mud and bark at you, and I'm being generous by calling it mud.
Okay, so it looks like it's going to...
between stupid and charming with you.
This whole thing's going to be an argument between Alistair and the people in charge of this place, isn't it? Okay. Right. It's hard enough for me to... I need to get away from this. It's hard enough for me to compete with the commentary on this game as it is, but if we've got both Zip and Alistair and Lara and now these guys talking, I'm just going to skip all the exposition because otherwise it's going to be a mess. Like, when am I going to get to talk? But yeah, it's been a while for me. Because the way you guys will see it is the videos have been coming out regularly, which is always a good thing. But as far as recordings go, I recorded the first 2 episodes back to back on the same day, and then I recorded the other 3 episodes, 3, 4, and 5, the day after. Not the day after, but like a few days later. That's quite a cool acrobatic move. Well, for context, that was all before episode 1 came out, and here we are. Episode 5 comes out tomorrow, the day I'm recording this, so, oh. Okay, I've skipped a lot of the King Arthur stuff, but basically, like, you know the King Arthur story. It's, he returned Excalibur to the lake or something. Right, this was quite a boring experience, this tour. Okay, so this is the
If he went to Avalon, then
truth
who's
behind
supposed
everything, I
to be
suppose.
here?
This is just...
Maybe the grunting Saxon or the Roman fascist that Alistair believes the whole legend was built around.
Okay, so it looks like we're in a forklift. If it looks like I'm just sort of...
The truth behind the myth is supposed to be explained. It is being turned into a warehouse.
I keep...
Fitting.
Weird.
truth everywhere else, why start here? The only factual
Here we go.
basis behind the King Arthur myths died centuries before this place was built.
There's a
Give
secret.
Professor Worth some credit. If he had to close the
Yeah,
exhibit for
he must have
renovations,
somewhere.
at least he picked the most boring one.
Losing the name. Okay. Right. As I say, I'm sorry if I'm just playing straight through this without trying to explore anything. Since last time I did watch a few things, and I'm just sort of... Right, how do I reverse? I am just sort of playing through. I know there's something up there and it may take a while for me to... Okay, the controls are annoying. It may take a while for me to get... I need to stack boxes. The controls are weird because both LT and RT lift up. And it's LB and RB to lift down. And that's weird, because to me LT should be up and RT should be down, or vice versa. I've got to say, this very quickly changed from King Arthur to Lara practically working at Amazon. In some warehouse. I'm sure Lara would be very good at that, you know, because she'd be able to reach the top ledges. Okay, you know what, I'm just going to get out of this while I still can climb on stuff. There we go.
This must
Right,
be
this
our
is all for
kindly
secret.
professor's office space,
Ah, Professor Worth.
Spottily is his reputation.
said the pot to the kettle.
It's not very nice, Alistair. You're disrespecting a dead man, though. For you know, his ghost could be lurking in this place. Right, okay, there's a lot of boxes there, so I think I'll just try and drive this through and hope I don't crash in a horrific mess. Okay, let's just hope Lara's as invincible as she has been thus far. Okay, may want to slow down. Lara, you may want to...
This definitely isn't Lara's tomb.
We knew that already. What's wrong with it?
I've seen enough
Well, it's
tombs in
broken.
my life
That's
to
what's
know
wrong
when I'm
with
looking at a cenotaph.
Say,
A diversion. This place is trying too hard. It's hiding something.
a body?
No, that's the problem.
I'm just going to get all the secrets. Yeah, as I say, first of all, the age-old not a secret run. There's nothing there. I'm not trying to go for 100%, but I will go for secrets if I know they're there. You can tell it's been a while. My commentary's all over the place at the moment. That wall is way too differently coloured to the rest of the wall for it to not mean something. So I'm assuming I can just smash through.
Now this
They're
is better.
effective.
Nice.
Okay, this is seeming more like an actual
You don't
tomb.
want to demolish anything important.
This is reminding me of the bit in
I
Ghana.
have a velveteen touch. But I'm glad to see you now think there may be something important here.
There may be. One thing I've got to ask, how is this still running? How it, like, if this was based on some place where there may be a tomb that's now been turned into a theme park attraction, how is all this still running? You know, I don't see a water wheel nearby. Can I lift this? Okay, I'm hoping Warehouse Simulator's about to come to an end, because I'm not gonna lie, it's been interesting going around England, but this is getting kind of... Oh. Okay, maybe that wasn't... Oh no! That's the first time I failed that. I was expecting it to go up or something. It wasn't A. Oh, we're straight back into it. There we go. Huh, okay.
I decided to take the slow way down instead.
Wise
Should've done
choice.
that to the forklift.
Well, at least we're off the forklift now and I'm not going to press the wrong buttons again. This does look like a rather long way down. There's not going to be an easy, like, elevator I can take down, is there? I'm going to have to try and carefully traverse my way down the remains of these stairs. As I say, this place hasn't been touched for ages, so...
Be careful, Lara.
Please, Alistair. This will take some concentration.
Yeah, pipe down, Alistair. Or I won't let you sit up front with me anymore.
I think everyone wants Alistair to be quiet. I quite like Alistair, because I always like an academic and he's interested in stuff, but he's also rather arrogant. Right, can I drop off here? Okay, we're gonna have to try and take it slowly and carefully. I think this is the episode where it becomes kind of obvious that I've played this game before, because... Oh, hello. I saw this, yep. You know, I was watching a live stream of this level today, I admit, and I forgot how long it takes people to play this when they're playing it for the first time. Like, there are some things I don't remember in this game, is what I mean. But the regular layout I've got on lock, I think. Which is why I'm quite excited for the
I'm glad you made it down
speedrun.
safely.
So am I.
That doesn't mean you don't have to be quiet anymore.
3. This is the gold award. This is one of the weirder gold awards, I think. Can I push this in? As far as I remember, there are... Maybe I have to do it in order. There are 3 buttons around the map with these things, and then if you push in all 3, it will reveal the gold award, which I believe is behind here. I'm guessing we have to go back here at some point then. Okay. I'm guessing it isn't raining outside. Hello.
Looks like there's oil seeping into the water table.
That looks worse than
Knows
oil.
how long it's been burning. I wonder if the architect's design deliberately took this into account.
What, so you think people are trying to... Like, the designers are trying to stop people get further down? That means there should be something hidden around it then. Right. Oh. Right, okay.
There's your answer, Alistair.
Wow.
Okay, looks like I've just got to time it right.
Not on the path I'll need to take.
Okay. It's a good job this is magnetic. If it wasn't, then I'm kind of screwed. Alright, I'm going to assume we'll need this box throughout, so I'm just going to hold on to it. Okay. Yeah, okay, so fire comes up and then it goes down. Good. Yeah, you hold A for bigger jumps, which is quite useful. Otherwise I probably wouldn't have survived that. Okay, we're in a bit of a dead end now. Oh.
Maybe there's a way up and over.
Maybe I shouldn't have gone up there. You know, do we really need this sword fragment so badly? Like, do we actually need it, or can we just go home? Because... Like, these looks like the hedge cutters from hell.
Looks like my garbage disposal.
That's probably a better analogy.
There must be a way to stop them up.
It must be.
Certainly hope so.
I tend to think boxes do quite a good job of that. Yeah, it's convenient we have some. Right, let's see if we can go through this. Because I'm not exactly keen on diving through these head first. See if we can use the same trick we did on the first level. I'm hoping that's in enough to not spin back into motion. Okay. Alright. I feel like it's faster to use the grappling hook than to just push it. This really does beg the question at this point. Why are there so many traps if this wasn't something to like protect? Right, can I hook that one? So now we've got 2 left. There might be a ledge I need to jump up or something. Oh, hello. Talk to the devil. I don't know, because if the 3 button didn't work, maybe if this does lead to the 2 button, I may have to go through the whole level first. Can I have that one, please? Lovely, okay. Right, can I climb up here then? 1. Oh, okay, no, we found the 1. Right, so this one will stay in, right? Like once I've pushed it in. Yeah, good. Okay, so that means that's activated. There's something over there I want to take a look at. Right, it does look like they're slowing down, so you could potentially just jump through them. But I'm taking this the safe way. You know, you gotta stay safe. Oh! You gotta stay safe, he says, as my head was literally centimeters away from being slung off by that thing. Okay, right. Oh, no, that's just back in motion again. Right, can I climb up this one as well? Or is this too high? No, that's fine. 2. Okay. So maybe I can go back and get the gold thing now. You do have to go back at the end of the level, so... You know what, I'll leave it till the end, because I feel like it's going to be a lot of work for me to traverse all the way back through that fire and stuff. Alright, so once again, I'm going to employ the help of both boxes. It's a lot of boxes in this level. Like, I know I said that about the secrets in the Japan level, but this... Like, first the warehouse, now a bunch of metal boxes in this, like, blade bit. Don't... There's fire right there. Don't want to...
Wait, you're long jumping that?
No, I'll have to make a path. It might have been worth trying just to hear you lads squeal about it.
Yeah, I mean the Olympics are on at the moment. When I'm recording this. And I was watching all the gymnastics and stuff, and it made me think Lara Croft would be pretty good in that. Okay, I'm assuming I can make this, right? Yeah, no I can't. That really bloody well. Okay. Right, do my box friends want to come along for the ride? There's the switch here, I want to see what the switch does. I always want to see what the switch does. I feel like I'm going to regret that. I may have needed those boxes further. I just saw this gate at the top and I think maybe we'll see that again later. I remember quite a lot of this level actually. I don't remember this bit, but I do remember that gate and where it comes in later. So.
Hey, Alistair. Why don't you head on down there and stand on that platform? Why don't you go down and hold that door open?
It's funny to think that they are just, like, up above, just in that van. I'm hoping they don't run out of battery in their devices. Okay, is there a secret down here, like, in the water? I feel like I'd have seen it if it was. Hello. I'm assuming this is like the dragon.
See that crate up on the shelf over there? You
No,
could
I'm
use
looking at
that
the
on the
wall.
pressure plate. It's not a crate, it's a coffin. Someone's revered ancestor is in there.
Oh. You can get the rewards just by hitting it. I mean, it's funny Alistair's being all, like, worried about ancestors and the deceased now. After a moment ago, he was just insulting Professor Worth from his grave. And if it weren't for Professor Worth, we wouldn't be here, so... Again, I feel like I have to comment on the convenience of all this magnetic stuff everywhere that I can use as a hook. Well, we're surfing the dead now. This series really has taken its time. Might need to stand on it first. Okay.
And here's
Well,
your
at least they were...
final resting place, sir.
If
I was
we're
gonna make
through
a quip
having
about
fun, it's time to get back to business.
Yeah, okay. I was going to make a quip saying, oh well, at least they found purpose after death, but I mean it's not really a joke, it's just a comment. This has turned less into a like castle, more into a cave. There's a lot of like pointed like dripstone. Okay, oh now it looks like a cistern. Alright. I just remember, it reminds me of this level from Anniversary, which is famous for being a really slow level. The end of the level's quite fun, but getting there's a chore.
I'll take this time to adjust some travel arrangements I made. It shouldn't take too long. Coward. Don't worry, Lara. I've still got an eye on you. Probably won't be able to hear each other too well when you're underwater, though.
There is a god.
What?
I heard that.
I don't understand why Alistair suddenly got scared when there was a bunch of water. I feel like we've come across a lot weirder. And now he's suddenly like, oh, I can't listen anymore. I feel like I've sort of been almost speedrunning through this level, so I want to make sure I get all the... Let me see that. Oh, it's an optical illusion. It's up there. As I say, if I've been going through this level so fast, I feel like I should at least try and get all the secrets. Because secrets are good, and the thing is, at the end of the day, right, I'm gonna get 100% this game. You know, like, once I've done the live streams and speedrun it, once I've finished everything, I am gonna do 100% stream. So... Or not, maybe not stream. Actually, can I hook that from here? Can I hook this? Nope, nope. The lid. No, the lid. Right. Hello. No crosses this time. I'm gonna try not to get controversial. I can almost put the Hawaii 5-0 theme over this. Okay, so I can get over. This looks like it's just gonna kick me out as soon as I drop. Oh, it's rather slow actually. See, Alistair, this is what happens when you don't pay attention. I don't know what that noise was, but I never want to hear it again. I sure wish I could raise the camera. I do promise, I'm trying to lift the camera, but it's not letting me. There we go.
Will you look at that?
Good God.
Oh, this is brilliant.
It's huge.
That is interesting.
Wow. These games really do have a sense of scale, and I don't know what these things are. What even... Where do I begin? Like, it almost kind of looks like the old, like, Iron Maiden torture device. But it's got a cage that's, like, connected to it, and it's hookable. Huh. I'm sure that'll have a purpose at some point. Okay, I'm guessing I have to scale this then. So you jump up there, around there. I think I need to move this. I should move this one as well. So I can get across. I'm assuming they'll swing back. It's like those coat hangers in Bolivia. It really does give you a sense of scale though, doesn't it? I will say the texture design on this is actually very nice. Like, considering this was a 2006 game, it does look rather well textured, for the most part. The, like, poles don't look amazing, but... Just look at that, look at the bricks. Look at the attention to detail on the bricks and the windows, that's actually really nice. Huh. Right then, so we're on the roof of this castle looking thing. I'm guessing there's a secret around it. Yep, here we go. I can't tell if it's bronze or silver. They look really similar. And they're like... Oh. I thought that was a button for a second. This cable looks a lot, like, younger, if that makes sense, than the rest of this place. Bell. There's a bunch of tombs. Oh wow, would you look at that? It's a golden egg with... Is that actually King Arthur? Well,
We're looking at
it's
me,
buffering.
except it's real. They're all here. The court of Camelot.
You're sure about this? King Arthur, who washed verily of ye loins of usurping dragon?
I've no doubt about the authenticity of this tomb, Alistair.
So it's actually a
Arthur
tomb.
was the 11th century figure that became legend. The once and future king was as real then as the air I'm breathing now.
I don't know, Lara.
Ah, Great. Where is that?
Excalibur.
That's the sword
Sword
fragment.
in the stone. That's how it always goes, isn't it?
Pardon?
There has
Swords
always
in
been
stone,
swords in
Alistair.
stone. Yeah, yeah.
They're part of the monomyth. There wasn't just one Excalibur or one Merlin. We keep seeing swords and daises all over the world because they were everywhere.
So, you're saying that everywhere they went, they raised up kings, shaping the course of human destiny?
Well, it's a possibility.
Who? And what happened to them and their swords?
Perhaps they're in Avalon. It's as good a place as any. Except our Merlin was killed and our Excalibur was left in pieces in the hands of the locals.
So where's Avalon?
I don't know. On the other side of the looking glass, perhaps?
Interesting. On the other side of the looking glass. Oh, it looks like the dais from Bolivia. And the one from Nepal when she was a child. Huh, okay. So we had like the purple egg looking thing when we went to the tomb in Peru, and we're actually at another tomb for once. Yeah, Tomb Raider. We're in a tomb. The tomb of King Arthur and all his associates, I imagine. It's nice that we're putting the tomb back in Tomb Raider. Bedivere.
It says Bedivere returned a fragment of Excalibur to Arthur after the other pieces were carried off by the knights.
Where were they carried
Where
off
did they
to?
go?
I mean, I suppose
To
we've
find
got
Avalon,
them.
perhaps. The quest for the Holy Grail. Lancelot, Galahad, Percival, and Bors. Their tombs are empty.
It says this fragment was left with Arthur to help him leave this mausoleum when the time came. Perhaps it will help me instead.
Well, if he was trapped in the mausoleum, then... I mean, it doesn't look like he's getting out anytime soon. Not to be disrespectful or anything. Though it's not like it's the first time we've disrespected the unalive this episode. Where's that light coming from? I know after the whole electricity rant I had in Kazakhstan, I'm not gonna start analysing the physics of this place, especially when there's a glowing tomb right there, but... Right, anyway, what we need to do is we need to get that fragment then, that he's holding. Because the rest of the sword seems normal, but King Arthur seems to be holding this fragment. I mean, unless it's like a statue or something. It does seem unlikely that's the actual King Arthur just encased in magical stuff. Though it does make you question where this whole sword fragment thing came from. Actually, oh, I remember this. I remember being stuck on this level for ages as a child, actually. Because you have to use the sound that breaks the glass, right? I think I've got to get this swinging first. Because if you bang the bell, it should make a loud enough noise to crack the glass. Okay. Didn't sound very loud. Oh, it's loud enough. Now, either this is going to be a boss fight against King Arthur, or... Yeah, it's a statue. Okay.
Arthur Pendragon, King of the Britons. I wouldn't take Excalibur if I didn't need it so. I hope you can forgive me.
Lara, there's something going on up here.
Oh, don't tell me it's more men with guns.
See what?
Oh no. Oh no. That's not good.
Zip, what's happening?
I think we've got to run. Oh, thankfully the doors are open. Right, okay, it looks like they're in trouble. I don't have time to question everything. We've got to get back. I knew there'd be a reason to get back. Don't tell me it's that knock. It was the noise from earlier. Okay, right. The swanky American man in suit, I can deal with. The Japanese Yakuza with, like, green fire on his sword, I can deal with. Giant beast from Paraiso, fine. This thing, I don't think I'm qualified. I'm gonna be honest. Shoot this one. Oh. I knew they'd have a purpose. What? That's not very nice. Someone spent a long time working on it. Where? Why? What the hell is this thing and why is he here? Oh. Okay, I'm assuming I can just damage him like this, right? I attract him to the sound and then I use the damage. Good, okay. I'm guessing I just have to do that 2 more times. Okay, so he's not as much of a strong enemy as I thought. I might have to get no, not that one. This one. No. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, the targeting's a bit annoying. There we go. Okay. Like, I feel like this is less a fight against the sea dragon thing, more me battling against the targeting system. There we go, and final one. Bang. Nice. Right. Is he finished? Oh. He's just collapsed. Well, okay. Technically we didn't beat that. That was just the people here, but I mean, I'll take the credit for it if you want. Right, okay, Zip and Alistair are in trouble. We need to go. I don't have time to look for secrets or anything. Or to fall into water. I don't have time for that either. Maybe all these, like, mechanisms were there to stop this monster escaping. It's like a trap. Huh. It's interesting to think about, but for another time perhaps. I don't think I have time here. I mean, at least it's dead. I think having to fight that as we were... That thing didn't kill us. I fought a giant serpent and it didn't kill me, and a drop did. Just a simple jump. You can't make this up. You can't make it up. Alright, let's try that again. There we go. That's just a nice little slide down. I hope we know where this is going. Oh. Oh, hello again. Why are you still alive? That's risky. I don't know how you got so much airtime, but I'll accept it. Oh, very good. Oh, clever thinking. It's a shame Zip and Alistair aren't there to compliment that. Oh, he probably could break through that, but he's given up. Wise choice. Because we were just leaving. There's a... I see that. Okay. Oh, grab that thing. There we go. Okay, so it's very kind of that giant sea serpent thing to let us go. You kind of have to wonder what the whole point of the mechanisms were that were bringing the crates down on him, if he just survived it and came back for us anyway. Oh, does this lead to the place from earlier? That I said would... Yeah, it does. So do come in. I saw it targeting that. But if it isn't the men with guns... Wait, don't run away from me, how dare you. Very rude. Okay, you know what? No, keep running. Running is the better option. Okay. Oi! 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 Okay. Bring them in. I haven't been using many acrobatics today. That's still spinning. I'd have thought when the soldiers got down they would put a stop to it. I don't know how else they'd have gotten down there. Right, we pushed in 1 and we pushed in 2, didn't we? So we can just push in 3 when we get there. Okay, I guess we got it. For once they can actually shoot through the gaps in the gates. Right, okay, Zipper and Alistair are in trouble, we've got to keep running. How'd you like to walk into the fire? No, it's not gonna happen. Don't worry. Punishment. And that hurt me as well, okay. Just about. Oh, there's a health pack here. Okay, so someone didn't make it through, unless that was the guy I shot there. Okay, once again, I'm not gonna get all this blood on my hands. I'm just gonna let the tomb do it. One question worth asking, that I'm amazed I haven't asked before now. How has Lara not been arrested yet? You know? Because, like... Okay, let's do this. Because when you think about it, right? She's just killed so many people on this journey. And, like, she's not working for, like, a special force like the police or the military, there it is. The military or something. Like, she's just on her own trying to get these artifacts the same as Rutland, and then what? Like, the amount of blood she's got on her hands this game. Like, the amount of people she's just shot. Just stone dead. Without a second thought. And also, not to mention the amount of trespassing, the amount of animals she's put in danger. And there is a lift here as well. It's funny I mentioned that earlier, saying, oh, there's not a lift. I guess Rutland's managed to listen to me. Can't jump up. Okay. Oh no, because it fell down. It fell down earlier, I remember now. Oh, damn it, okay. I'm gonna have to come back for that another time. Okay. So this won't be 100% right. I can guarantee that. Okay, so if there are more men, there... I was gonna say, if there's a man here before, there'll be more. Yeah. Including dogs. Not very nice. I mean, the dog never attacked me. So maybe the dog was just having a little wander. And I just killed him. I should probably wait for him to attack me first. But then again, as I've said, Lara seems to be some cold-hearted killer in this game. What is this? Is this like an MP5? You know what, I've used the assault rifle the whole game. Let's give the MP5 a go. Okay, what? Okay, I'm out of ammo. So much for the MP5. Alright, now let's see if we can get out of here. Zip and Alistair should be only up here, so... Let's hope we're not too late. Oh. Where have all these boxes come from? I don't remember these ones being here. The destroyed ones. Bang, bang. And we're done. Jake and Morgan ain't there anymore, I'm afraid. Well, looks like we're done here. It's funny he was wearing an entire like fire team outfit with net region. Didn't help him.
Hello, lads.
Hey, Lara. What's up?
They didn't make off with your credit cards, did they? Is everything all right? Alistair?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Just not my usual evening routine.
Well, they're normally sat behind the
Then let's
screen
go
at home. And they're going home, so... Good. Alright. So there's no music for some reason, but that's gonna do it for this episode. 5 out of 9, really? Huh. Okay, so there were 4 secrets I missed then. Well, I didn't notice those. I mean, I know I missed the one, but anyway. I hope you guys have enjoyed. As I say, my commentary may have been a bit off today because this is my first episode back after like a week or two. But yeah, it looks like we managed to find King Arthur's tomb, and we have another sword fragment. That may be all of them now. I don't really know where we're going next. It'll be a complete mystery. I guess we'll find out then. But until then, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later, guys. Okay.